Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox, and we have absolutely hot off the press breaking news. 2 minutes since this appeared, and I'm up and recording it. Bang, fast. Mhairi Black is standing down at the next election. She is gone. She is going. She knows even she can't hang on beyond the next election. It is absolutely stunning news out the blue. She's joining all the others in leaving. The rats can't leave this sinking ship fast enough. And who would have thought Mhairi Black would have stood down? Presumably to spend more time with a bar of soap, because she always looks like she's never had a wash. Well, we're going to go into this straight away. It's probably not going to be a big piece because it is literally breaking news. But we'll go straight in and see what is happening. And here. Right, so this came up just as a news flash. I had it, I think it's, in fact, just literally as I'm doing this, it's come up as another news flash with the Scottish Daily Express. But I've had this on, as you see, from STV News. So, I mean, it's like going bing, 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 bing. It's like a Christmas tree. Ding, 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 ding. All these people, because it is such big news. So, SNP MP Mhairi Black to quit as MP at the next general election. Who would have thought she would have gone? The senior politician is the 6th SNP MP to announce she's standing down. Hamza Yousaf must be going, what the hell is going on? Nobody wants to play with him. Nobody wants to be his friend. I'm just going to move this over and zoom it in. It's a little bit small for my ever increasingly aging eyes. Oh, too far. That's about right. When you get to a certain age, as I'm sure many of my viewers know, because I know how old most of you are, the old eyes start going. You need to zoom in. Anyway, SNP MP Mhairi Black has announced that she will stand down at the next election. The Paisley and Renfrewshire South MP, who is the party's deputy leader at Westminster, is the 6th member of her party to announce their intention to leave the House of Commons. This is stunning, isn't it? I mean, I've never seen so many people jump from one ship at a single turn. Is it because Hamza Yousaf is basically destroying the party? Is it because they know they can't possibly win their seats next time? Is it something personal? Do they just not like him? Who knows? Speaking to the Newsagents podcast, the Paisley and Renfrewshire South MP said, Westminster is one of the most unhealthy workplaces you could ever be in. It's a toxic environment. Yes, but you're leaving, and so is Blackford, and so it's bound to be a much nicer place after the next election. There's what happens when a woman can't afford to buy lady clothes and have to go rummaging around in the gentleman's seconds. Anyway, the former First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, said she was gutted to hear the news, but understood why she made the decision. Sharing a video of Black breaking the news, Sturgeon said, her reasons resonate, but what a loss of a unique talent. Talent? Talent? Hardly the word I'd use. Anyway, not just to the SNP, but to politics generally. Mhairi Black hasn't got any... she's a single-minded, obsessed person with just, focusing in. She did say something the other day. I must admit, she did say something the other day I agreed with, but I'm not going to go in and generally agree with her. Anyway, Sturgeon continued, I hope it's only temporary. The world needs more Mhairi Blacks in politics, not fewer. You got the words more and fewer the wrong way round. I hope we will see her in the Scottish Parliament in future. I bet she doesn't. I bet she leaves. I bet she doesn't. I bet she goes off to be with her wife or whatever. And no, not all whatever. That's very patronising. Her wife. And stay out of politics. I think she doesn't like politics. But then what else can she do? She's not, that's the trouble. One of these professional politicians, they don't have any world skills, do they? Black became an MP in the landslide of 2015 general election, where she beat Labour's Foreign Secretary Douglas Alexander. I will say that she's actually she did something else today, which I was going to do a story on, but do you know what? I'll throw that out the door. But I will mention it here that she was busy calling the Tory government hypocritical and not hypocritical. Sorry, what's the word? Barbaric. barbaric for their immigration history. And then I was going to point out that the SNP's immigration rate is far lower than the national average, and in fact they're actually operating at about half the rate they should have done. And I had all these figures and everything prepared, and I was going to do this full video on Mhairi Black, and in the end I kind of didn't. Let's just flick across here, see what bomb. There we go. Scottish Daily Express. I'll just update, see what we got there. Yeah, you see, just a tiny piece there. Often spoke of her distaste for Westminster, but has stood in 3 elections. They say in there she is the 5th SNP MP to announce they'll not seek re-election. I believe the word 6th is actually the correct one, but hey, I suspect she probably won't be the last. Just updates it. Is there any more? Any more for any more? No, that's it. So yeah, it's absolutely a breaking story. So there's not much more there other than let's pull her across. There we go. Other than she is leaving. She's had enough and she's off. And I can't say as anyone will be too unhappy to see her go. I wonder though, who's going to be next? Beryl? Will Beryl Flynn go? Who knows? I'll come up and we'll round off. Do you know, between finishing the sort of inset piece I've just done and coming up to do the outro here, a thought occurred to me. Mhairi Black, and I don't know when this was, but Mhairi Black threatened to quit the party and quit Parliament if Kate Forbes became leader. And I'm wondering, because I said a thing yesterday or a couple of days ago about Kate Forbes making like a shot across the bows of Humza Yousaf, and I'm wondering if the tide is turning, if Kate Forbes is gathering the troops and is about to make a bid for leadership to try and salvage the party, and it's become clear to people in the party that she's likely to win. That's a possibility, and it wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was true. I think Kate Forbes is the only person who can unite the SNP, but she will lose a lot of the very, very hard left, the very hard sort of Marxist left, because make no bones about it, Mhairi Black is a Marxist. She is not quite a card-carrying member of the Communist Party, but she's not far off it. She will not abide any sort of even lightly, drift to the right at all. So, yeah, there's possibly that, which makes it rather intriguing. I'm wondering if it is the case and Kate Forbes is about to make that push and have a little coup d'etat within the SNP. Who knows? Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed. But we got rid of another one. So, I wonder, this is what, Tuesday? Let's see, by Friday, I reckon we might have another one by Friday. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'll round off there. Thank you very much for listening. What a great day. Got rid of Mhairi Black. Superb. And if you like what you're seeing here on the video, do please hit that subscribe button to keep abreast of the situation and see who the runners and riders are and see who the next person is who's going to leave. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, and remember, a parliament without Mhairi Black is a better parliament. And goodbye.